Hey there hunters, welcome back to the Gunners Guild. Today in Remnant 2 we're going to be covering the questline for Sparky, the robot in Narud here in the Dark Horizons DLC. This will end with the Redeemer pistol as a reward, as well as a ton of other rings and amulets, so you're going to want it, and let's just dive in. First, we're going to need to speak to Sparky, and you will find Sparky in the Outer Ring, or Overworld 1, of the new Narud area here in the DLC 3. I'm actually not sure if this has a random spawn location at the start, but after speaking to it once, it's randomly going to be all over the maps, so do take note of that, but this is where I found it. If you check your mini-maps, it's going to show up as an NPC, it should be pretty easy to spot. Now you're going to want to equip the Praetor armor and talk to Sparky and try to befriend it. Now I do know that wearing the Praetor armor does make Sparky engage in different dialogue about how you're supposed to destroy it for malfunctioning, but I'm not actually sure if that's required to continue the questline, but typically different dialogue means yes, so that's what I'm sticking with, that's what I was wearing. But anyway, talk to Sparky, tell them you're from a different planet, and then that you can bring them back to Earth. Make sure that you correct Sparky and say Earth, not Orth, so they don't get lost. And after that, Sparky's going to kind of be out and about all over the maps every time you zone in, as you're kind of making your way through Narud. Talking to Sparky rinses and repeats the same dialogue options over and over, and I don't think there's much else you can do with the questline at this point. Now when you finish the final boss, don't worry, I'm not going to show it here, you will be able to find Sparky in the Warden's Armor area in the Inner Ring, or Overworld 2. On the map, it's the Waylaid Conservatory, the map name is the Withered Necropolis. Just go out from like this first world stone, hug the left side, catch the glider, and then hit up this little platform here in the middle of the area, clear the enemies, and then you're going to see the Warden armor on the left, and you could talk to Sparky in the top right corner over here. You're going to have to talk to Sparky a few times and then it'll wake up. But side note, I had done this on 2 separate adventures. One time Sparky would not wake up. I had not repaired the hanging prototype robot nor killed both bosses in that playthrough, and I'm not sure if that's why it didn't wake up or not. But in this playthrough I had, and it did wake up. So I'm not sure that's required, but that's just what I did. So just make sure to clear everything you can before you do the final boss. Now after you talk to Sparky and tell it to go back to Earth, you can find it in the ward next to Dwell. Sparky will give you a new material item called the Alloy Extractor, and what this does is allow you to collect new alloys on each type of the planets. So Narud, Losum, and Yesha, they're all going to have new materials to harvest. And you can farm these just by freely killing any enemies, any difficulty, doesn't matter, just go and kill stuff. It's super easy to spot because on your mini-map they're going to have a little purple icon drop, so you're not going to be confused for normal minerals. Now you're going to need about 100 of each of these, so go grind those world drops while you're at it. Now the whole point to this is that Sparky here is Nightweaver's Web 2.0, and that again you're going to need to go out and collect quest items to turn in with the new materials for new rings and amulets. Yeah, thankfully this does not require a campaign, and you can go and get the quest items in any adventure at any order or whatever, and just take them back to the ward where Sparky will be waiting for you. Thank God. So anyway, there's 9 quest items you're going to need to collect, so please see the reference sheet in the description below to find them and collect the appropriate new alloys, and then you're going to trade them all in for 3 amulets and 6 rings. After you complete all these trade-ins, Sparky will thank you and gift you with the Redeemer pistol, which is a cool handgun that fires relics with its mod, which is absolutely sick, and I love that for a support weapon. Alright, so that's all of Sparky's questline. Still working on the other items, mainly the bow, but I should have a video going over everything soon, so just have to deal with work for the next few days, so bear with me. But anyway, thanks for watching, and peace and good luck out there, hunters.